Hello, welcome back to Base of the Timetwist, Session 9, I think. Yes, on this lovely mid-January day, 2025. I'm your host, Tal Gorin. Who wants to recap? And take notes.
Ooh.
I don't.
It's package deal.
I don't think I've done it in a while. I usually take notes on my own, but I can recap. Okay.
Started with the battle in the Church of Chantia.
Yeah, we started in the battle mid-combat, and we reached the end of it by defeating Reginald's brother, and we made whatever his name is. Oh, I already said Reginald. Stand down. So Garrick, the fish, decides that he's going to keep continuing his services in town, and we decided we're just going to move on, but not before getting the halting flame. So we head down south, to head towards, I believe it's, what is it? Sunflag. We're heading towards Sunflag, which is in the bottom right corner of the world. And along the way, we head through the Masozu Forest, where it gets more jungly. And along the way, Wade tells us a bit about himself and about what he did in the past here. He essentially burned down a forest and a village. After that, they keep going and eventually find a village called Arquito, full of dinosaurs. And they do a bit of trading, not a whole lot, and attempt to learn more about the Dark Druids we heard about back in
Valandria.
Yeah, I had to check too. And right as they're about to leave, they notice a raccoon wearing a similar uniform that Wade wears, watching them leave. And also some miscellaneous things that happened in between, some nice character interactions. Learned a bit more about bird naming conventions and stuff like that.
Should be noted, that's probably, maybe, just for Crim's locale, not necessarily all birds. I don't actually know the answer to that. Just saying that's the extent of how it applies for Crim, at least.
Cool.
Right.
Okay. Music change. So you'd been at the entry point of this primitive village, underpopulated, with hard times, Arquito starting to leave. And yeah, a couple of you, Cashmere and Alex, had noticed this uniformed young raccoon man just watching you trundle by in your smaller caravan of lizards and silk supplies and such. I believe Cashmere had noted it and chosen to just, okay, let's file that. Oh,
well, I believe he said like, oh yeah, is there any more of your group still hanging around here? Wade said, not that he's aware of. And the last minute, Cashmere kind of nodded and didn't say much else. But I think now I'm going to have him point kind of lightly in the direction of that raccoon.
okay. And at the same time, Alex had, with a surge of wild power, called forth this familiar owl and sent it to the skies overhead to watch this raccoon, if that's right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's just quickly phrase the action here. How does this familiar work? You can see through it, you can't talk to it. Can you inform us?
Let's see. It understands my languages, and I can communicate. It and I can communicate with each other telepathically as long as we're within 120 feet of each other. Additionally, as an action, I can see through I can see and hear through its senses until the end of my next turn, as long as it's within 100 feet of me.
Okay. Then as it flaps silently, as owls do to gain some altitude above the canopy, starts circling. We'll say it's a little barn owl with greenish plumage. You hear in your mind, all right, I'll watch it for you, Master.
Please don't call me that.
All right, sir?
I will accept that.
Excellent.
I already like
And
them.
Cashmere, who are you? So you're pointing it out to... Let's resume.
Yeah, Cashmere asked Wade, and after he says, yeah, he points in the general direction of the raccoon and says, well, if you're not going to do something, then I can.
Well, why would he be here? I can confront him if you want, but I'm sure I'm the best person, not here. I could try.
Well, I'm kind of wondering why he's here at all.
Yes, I initiated the end of the conflict about 8 or so years ago. Perhaps they kicked a skeleton crew around here to watch the border region.
And Wade, when you turn to see him, you do recognize him. He was in your coalition. It takes a moment for you to recognize him because you never saw him without a smile on his snout or his whiskers shaking with laughter at some joke he was telling. But now his expression is grave. And as you're talking about this, he seems to melt backwards into the foliage, starts silently backpedaling, begins to turn away.
I know him. His name was...
Curran.
Curran.
What a strange naming convention.
That's not Curran.
It's not very current.
Quite full of life.
Sorry.
Just quite full of life. We should all be deployed back to Mamelon. It's curious.
What do you think he's
It's just
doing
on leave.
here? He seemed very, well, the opposite of how you described him.
His
Not
leave is just as
particularly
long as
eager to
mine.
be seen either.
Perhaps his leave is just as long as mine, or perhaps the business is more official. It's likely out of my jurisdiction, at least nowadays.
What are you talking about?
So, are you going or not?
Going where? I thought we were going.
I've got an eye on him. Don't worry about it.
I don't know if that'll be good enough, honestly.
Crim's freaking out.
Yeah, all is well, Crim. All right. Cashmere, do you want me to confront him in uniform, shall we say, or no?
I think he would.
Depends.
Well, I think he would recognize his commanding officer by face, would he not?
Whatever gets him to stop, whatever he's doing.
All right.
Was this guy in uniform?
Yeah.
All right. Wade will, I guess, kind of look more directly to the area, just take a few steps over. Does he like shrink back even more as he approaches?
I think we're on the moving cart at this moment, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was a bit at a distance. He's already gone from sight. He sort of looked at you and then turned and walked away. You'd have to go 150 feet, start going through the jungle to try and find him. Although what Alex knows might be different than your perception.
We can wait it out.
Are you sure?
I don't have official command over many people nowadays. I'm not sure how much good I can do, but I could try.
Not really what I'm asking. Is he dangerous?
At this point, could you be a history check, please, Wade? As you rack your memory about this man.
Appreciate it. All right, history. I got +0 to that. All right, let's go, boys.
You got this.
You don't recall him that much. You recall he was part of a small scouting party early on. It's like, did he ever make it back? Was he one of the casualties? You don't really remember his report. Again, very, very much a side character from your memory.
Yeah, wait to relay that. He seemed as good a soldier as any. As for dangerous, well, more question than one's giving him orders.
Cashmere will look at Alex. Do you see anything yet?
What do I see?
What do you see? The owl.
Alex closes his eyes and focuses for a second.
Okay. And suddenly you are silently gliding 30 feet from branch to branch of the forest floor. And you see this raccoon, the top of his little cap and his little raccoon ears peeking out, just walking very smoothly and steadily through the underbrush. I would love for the owl to make a perception check, and I'm sure it gets advantage, right, with big owl eyes?
Let me check its stats. Technically, I should have chosen a sense for it, but I think sight makes sense for it to be particularly good at.
For the purposes of what you're summoning it for sure.
Keen senses, yeah. You do get it.
Also, tout, does weight number as a rank or no? Just private. So
Yeah, you don't remember the specific rank, but with a 10, you would assume private. It's common.
right.
Did you
see.
roll with a physical die, Beagle?
That's not Foundry.
Oh,
Oh, it's a party token.
Sorry, my Foundry is just acting up today.
That is a 15.
There we are.
15. DM you something real quick.
Boy.
Oh, that's interesting.
But besides that, he's just walking steadily away, not like there's a destination, just meandering the easiest path into the jungle.
He's using magic to conceal his passage. It's a trick I know how to do, actually.
Or what? What could he be hiding from? Well,
No, I was going to
other
give
than the dinosaurs.
I was going to give the benefit of the doubt that he wasn't up to anything nefarious, but well, he would have to cover his tracks if that was the case.
Traipsing through the Misozu forest, you never know. Fair enough.
Edward shakes his head. I don't trust it. Are you guys coming with me or not?
Yeah.
Grim's eyes bug out. He's like,
How far away is he right now?
He's gone. He just vanished.
He got out.
vanished.
It's about 250 feet away, perhaps.
He's gone. He's just vanished. He's not there anymore.
I see it from magic.
I would assume so.
Okay. So that means it's probably fine.
Possibly an invisibility spell. Common enough.
Crim, as I just said, someone who's trying to conceal their very presence here in a place where his kind and his people had caused a lot of misfortune. I think it's cause for concern.
Oh.
Oh, he's not the only one concealing his presence, is he? And Wade just tugs at the collar of his shirt. And just show everybody.
And you know just as well why that's important. Oh, we're losing time. Cashmere's going to hop off the cart.
I'll command the familiar to come back to me.
Okay. And while you do, Alex, would you be able to give me an Arcana check to maybe try and make sense of this phenomenon you just witnessed?
Okay. Alright, I already have the die out. 16.
16. And can you roll with advantage as if it was, a pass without trace like effect? And tell me what that result would be.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay. Well then, that is enough to know this was not that sort of effect. Not exactly. How do I phrase this? Yeah, there was some non-naturalistic magic that was causing that lack of interaction that I described to you. But as for what that is, the 15...
Is it possible he could have just been an illusion?
Yes, that is possible. Some other incorporeal effect too, perhaps.
Okay.
Let's check Wade's temperature. Maybe he's seen... Oh no, it wasn't him who initially saw him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fever dream.
No, I saw him too. He was definitely, visibly there.
And yeah, Cashmere jumped
You
off
can
the
search
cart.
that Arch if you want. Cashmere, I'm with you. I just don't think we'll find much.
Wait,
Call him in as good at
Cashmere.
his job.
If it's an illusion, it could be a trap.
And he shrugs and keeps walking.
Cashmere, remember the last time you fell for a trap?
That's why you're coming with me this time, right?
Oh.
Well, at least the man learns.
Does Cashmere have dark vision?
Well, he has basically dark vision. Yeah, 60 feet. He can see a dim light.
Oh. So does Crim. Crim, seeing as he doesn't want to see Cashmere die again when they don't have a rewind this time, he'll follow after, but will glance at the others nervously.
Is it dark in here?
It's beginning to become dim, but not quite mechanically dim. Okay, Cashmere, you lead the way, those follow, and are like Cashmere, and if someone wants to help, they may, but I won't allow dogpiling for this, to make a survival check to track him, traces of his passage.
I am good at this.
Actually, I have +3. Okay.
I have +6.
+3. I'm gonna actually resolve that.
Well, we can
I-
see what
or I could-
let's see what Doc does first.
Okay. Yeah.
This is the monk's, or this is a druid specialty anyway.
Yeah.
Got a 16.
Okay.
7 and 16, those are the results?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay. Neither of you are able to find any evidence amongst the branches, the leaves, the ground, the soil of his passage with those skills.
Wade,
Huston's kind of waiting by the carts, arms folded, maybe looking a bit spooked, maybe a little impatient, but he's certainly entertaining this. And the owl would also have landed on your shoulder, Alex,
Yeah,
kind of
let's see.
inspecting all the party members with a little, ooh.
Alex, I could tell us some more stratagem we used patrolling back in the day. Could wait out for some inspiration. As a D6 roll.
Oh, Bardic.
Yeah. Come on. Aha. Fuck. Every damn time.
16, same result.
Damn it.
17. That makes a 17.
Oh, that'd be the same result.
Wait,
Yeah.
maybe you can detect if there's been any sort of spell work here.
I could.
Do you have
try,
detect
I'm not-
magic?
I do not.
For some reason I thought you did.
I do, but
Oh,
that's only going to work if there's still residual magic around. Which there probably isn't.
Cashmere just huffs.
We're going to be back this way anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's not get too far away from the caravan. They might steal something from that or something instead. I don't know.
I'll circle back.
Kind of trots back.
Fine. I'm not letting this go, though.
You and me both.
Well, I mean, there's not much we can do about it right now.
Regroup and proceed. I'm sure you're all keeping a weather eye out for similar folks. But all you pass by now is a smith. Primitive as it is, clearly the purpose of the structure is a smithy, and you can see inside the tools. You pass a bakery of some kind even. There's a bunch of coal kind of in the alley between those buildings. Some more advanced, purposed, village buildings than an initial impression of this Harkido village might have given. Another minute passes. You pass by a lovely glade on the left side of the path. There's a waterfall on the far side, a humble one, maybe falls 10 feet. And the nice, tranquil stream that flows through the glade is a beautiful complement to the graves. It's a graveyard. No one in it right now. And perhaps
These are all
because
zombies.
Perhaps because you've just passed by a graveyard, Huston calls for a halt and turns to you all with none of the villagers nearby. Listen, everyone. I'm not so sure anymore. We should keep going, With what you told us, Wade, what they told us about the tribute as druids, it's a bit more than I bargained for. I mean, I know Sunflag's going to be one of the bigger sales we could make. There's always reliable demand there. But, if it's dangerous or we're not welcome in the in-between, what do you think?
Well, I think we just bypassed the part we've been welcome, did we not?
How far is it to Sunflag still?
He pulls out the map. Looks like it's about 200 miles.
Oh,
So,
jeez.
be a couple weeks or so.
So are you proposing stopping for the night or just abandoning going to Proposing stopping for the night or just skipping out on Sunflag altogether?
Oh, taps his foot and it goes like because there's webbing on the soil. I don't know. I'm just having second thoughts in general. I suppose I'm second guessing going through Masozu at all.
No, I know that doubt quite well. I don't want my past to reflect poorly on you all. If you want me to proceed alone, I can.
I think we need to do this.
Yeah. We didn't go all the way to sorry, what's that V city again?
Valendria.
Yeah. We didn't make it all the way to Valandria for nothing, just to abandon course, did we? We have a job to do that you hired us for, that you need our skills to get through, so why not put them to the test?
Didn't expect that from you, but I appreciate it.
I kind of want to help anyway with this weird issue happening. That's just me, though. Just a feeling. Don't know how, really.
I feel I have to go, but for you all, it's just currency. Yes? Profit?
I want to give the company a good name. We always go to Sunflag, even if there's a smaller amount of trouble along the way. But yeah, gotta make money too. It's our dumble.
If you want to give the company a good name, you went to the wrong man.
So
That's why you're hiding that part.
But here we are. Do you think the risk is worth it, Huston?
What about you, Cashmere?
He's like leaning against the cart and shrugs. Good money was never gained without a little risk, don't you think?
No.
Well, suppose if you're born into it, then that could help. But well, that wasn't the case for any of us, as far as I know.
Well, I'm just saying. We already made it this far. May as well. And why
Crim
not?
can't sweat, but he is.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
If there's anybody,
I don't know.
if there's anyone who does want to turn back, I think now's the time before we travel another 200 miles through this forest.
Sounds like the 5 of you each have your reason for wanting to go. I already paid for the moon's worth anyway for the rental, so oh, should we leave the wagons somewhere? I mean, thousands of gold of silk, he says quietly. Unless we can protect them. But at least for the short term, I don't know, we're gonna scout, or we're gonna try and deal with these druids and then head to Sunflag?
Cashmere will point at Turner. You got any shrouding magic? Anything like that?
I think that might be more his expertise. He's kind of looking to Alex.
Cashmere turns his finger to Alex.
Does that spell work that way? I can help hide us, but not the wagon.
Let me
Yeah,
take a look
Hudson,
at the sorcerer spells to see if there's anything that could potentially help with that, but I don't know at level 2.
if we truly are close where we can help with this druidic issue, perhaps you could stay in town and watch the carts while we head out. Kill two birds with one stone, as they say. Sorry, Crim.
Oh, really?
Crim glances at Turner.
You're apologizing to him?
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry, it was more of an event as of late. I shall kill two birds with one stone by apologizing to both of you.
Crim
Get resolved.
he's somehow sweating even more as he glances at Huston and then back at the others.
But yes, that's a fair plan, no? Like they said they were close, if I recall correctly. Plus, I want to know why we're here. Why he just is like outward. Why they're here, I guess.
I didn't think about that. But ironic, you guys that guard the protection, going on to secure the front while I protect the... Anyway, if you think that's a tactically sound move, I'll swing it.
I'm just worried about, that thing we thought we saw. You don't think they're just trying to steal that silk, do you? That'd be unlikely, but...
I don't think they'd need uniform for that.
Yeah,
That's
it'd
true.
be quite against regulation. Well, then we'll be able to see if his interest is on us, not our guarding.
That's true.
Silk is always carried through the same area at the same time every year, though, isn't it?
Routes change a little, but yeah, we've been through this way before.
The same time of year?
Yeah, export day doesn't change. Great tradition.
Then it is
Traditions are easy to
possible that
track.
they're laying an ambush for the cart.
Oh, they wouldn't. I mean... Okay, maybe I should watch it in town?
Yeah,
Unless you can think
if
of
you
a
want to
better
be...
idea.
This town is the safest you could get, really.
I second that. For everyone else.
All right, well, I sincerely wish you good luck, and, I'll be here. If you're not back in, I don't know, 3 days, I'll be sadder.
Yeah, decent standing orders.
Now we'll have to return now.
I might be able. I could possibly send in. One of us has to have a carry vision spell, Animal Messenger. It could work if you stay here.
That is not in my wheelhouse.
Sorry, I need to double check the bard list for that. But
Bard and Primal.
I know for a fact I can get it, so.
Gotcha. Yeah, just
Esmer
like
shrugs
that.
again. I can run really
sorry.
fast.
Sorry, I'm only good at eating magic. Though I guess if you want me to store it, I could just... Oh, that would probably ruin the silk. Never mind.
True enough.
He mentions if it's a basic spell, they might have a scroll or someone who could scribe it, but otherwise, whatever.
I can
remember
prepare it.
Can you
just
prepare on
another day.
intermediate rests?
Yes.
Nice.
I think I can swap spells too, like one spell.
Cool.
I remember there being good men and women on my side during the conflict. Garrick's proved that, but I want to see if we have a chance to help here, whether we're just at all poison to this land. Just whatever our intentions. Alright, well, you can head out. Are you all with me?
Do we want to go
yes.
now, or do we want to spend the night here first?
What time of the day is
I
it?
don't-
Does anyone else remember? I didn't write it down.
You'd said it was starting to get dim.
I think that was a result of the vegetation, but let's just say it's early afternoon.
Okay, well, never mind then.
We're still plenty of darkness ahead. Let me get used to it here.
Grim opens his mouth and makes his mouth night light.
Okay. Then he gives you all some last minute thoughts, and then, before I forget, and he unhooks the halting lantern or the halting flame from the little pole where it's mounted to the cart and proffers it delicately.
Turner will accept it. He doesn't require any weapons or anything like that, so it'd probably be ideal to hold it.
Okay. Takes one hand. It's hard to actually I shouldn't say that.
How heavy is this thing?
4 pounds.
Oh, he only has an 8 strength. He's gonna do two-handed.
Roll to not break your arm.
Well,
Okay.
Now.
Could we prop it on
Wait.
Crim?
4 pounds. Kenta, I think a mage hand can hold that.
I was kidding.
No, I'm just speaking about that in a matter of convenience. That could
I guess that is true. I don't know if I don't think I have that spell, do I? Oh, no, I don't. I didn't. No, yes, I do have it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, it'll offer light as long as you're actually, or a hand is actively wielding it, and it's not on your belt or pack or something, obviously.
Okay.
Does a mage hand count as a hand in this context?
Probably not. Oh, really?
I mean, if the mage hand, I don't know exactly how the mage hand works in the system, but yeah,
It's a hooded lantern, so yeah, you're holding the lantern out and illuminating things with it.
Okay. Party proceeds and leaves the village behind. Welcome to the jungle.
Oh no.
Okay.
Trademark.
We take one step and Fortunate Son starts playing in the background. It ain't me.
I need some water.
You walk, and it's not long, perhaps half an hour. Still afternoon, as darkness encroaches. You're walking, and with every step over the course of a minute, 2 minutes, it's growing dimmer and dimmer. First you might think, okay, maybe the trees are getting thicker, there's more epiphytes, vines, and flowery things up there blocking the sun, but no, that's not it. When you look at the sun, it's a cloudless day, but it's simply become a white circle that doesn't really blind you or offer much light. It's almost like you're looking at a eclipse of some kind, for those of you who have read about it or experienced it in Bose. And you walk a little bit further, and then it's like you're in nighttime in the middle of the day. So the dark vision that those of you with those species have, that works fine. Your mundane dark vision, it's just like it's nighttime. You can see per those range and those rules. The lantern, when you start to hold it out, Turner, that illuminates it so that it's normal light. So in other words, the only unusual thing about this darkness is that normal light, if you were to light a torch or something, does not illuminate it.
Okay, so dark vision of any kind works. Torches do not.
Interesting.
Okay. I'll have to probably prep the
Um,
dark vision spell then.
I am going to go ahead and cast dark vision on myself.
What does that do? Just kidding.
So
It
I
lets me
have
draw
dark
2
vision-
cards!
Whoa!
So I have dark vision to a range of 150 feet for 8 hours.
Ooh. So you cast this, your eyes, there's a little flash upon them, and everything becomes visible to you.
I'll need to meditate on that tomorrow.
Nice. Or caught like rats in a maze in a foreign land. What's new about that?
Turner will also just kind of like experiment. Like he'll cast a light cantrip on like a random little stick he finds on the ground, and then kind of just throws it out of the range of the torch.
This is a light cantrip, and you are capable of casting second level spells too?
I think that's a Pathfinder roll that you're thinking of.
What's the highest spell slot you can cast, though? I know what you mean, though.
Up to second level.
Okay. Okay, well, you throw the light cantrip, and yeah, as it leaves the range of the halting flame, it's like the sun now. It is illuminated, it's bright, but that light is not spreading into the darkness.
Couldn't be that simple, but worth a try.
What do you mean this is Pathfinder?
Alright, playing Pathfinder now. Everyone roll con save. Oh, sorry, you died.
Oh yeah, because con saves don't exist in Pathfinder.
Okay. Any other preparations?
None from my end.
I'm going to be trying to keep an eye out for any messages written in Druidic.
Okay. Start keeping an eye out for, humanoid level height scratchings on the trunks of trees or other messages. You might even look at the sky, but now it's night. If there were clouds, you can't really see them, except with the absence of stars.
By the way,
Cashmere will be listening closely.
who in the party has access or has like just natural dark vision?
That's the
Wade?
Crim.
And the cash.
Not I.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right. I was just trying to see if like if we were able to get away with like just Alex and Turner casting dark vision the next day and going without the light if we need to go in stealth mode, but that would cost 2 second level spells for one of them to cover away as well. So we'll figure out what we can do when that's necessary.
Okay. You continue forward, and there's more. Ambience intensifies. It gets even more dark. And now there's a strange mix of, at least for those who are familiar with the sorts of wildlife in jungles, there's a strange mix of nocturnal and diurnal animal sounds. You might see a little scorpion creeping along. Aren't those really only active at night? But then there's also frogs that are croaking, doing their evening falls sound routine, but also animals that should be only active during the day, bright-colored birds. It's unnatural.
Reminder, to the best of our knowledge, were these druids the ones extorting these people?
Yes.
It's just they didn't seem necessarily violent, but under that threat, I suppose.
It's hard to tell when night falls. You seem to develop this sort of like sixth sense for which way should we be going. It just feels darker and more unnatural and more mixed up in this direction. And that direction seems to be southeast.
Is
Some of
there
the
a
Pokemon.
road or a path or anything?
Oh, good point. There is one that goes to Sunflag. You get the sense that following this path is not going to take you to the heart of this phenomenon. But you could if you wish.
Hey, Tal, a very slight, well, not me on a side, but like a quick retroactive thing. I'd meant to propose like maybe having a bit of silk on hand to offer as an offering if we need to get one, but I forgot to say that before. Would Hudson have been willing to provide some, or if we had purchased some to bring for ourselves, like 5 golds or so worth, would he have allowed that?
Yeah, he would say he won't take your gold or take it out of your wages because it's a necessary expenditure if needed to be able to actually sell the silk. So if it's a small amount, like, yeah, one little roll, sure.
Okay.
Cool. What were you saying, Doc?
I didn't say anything.
Okay. Maybe it was your owl. Your owl looks at you and hoots. Okay.
Didn't need to cast dark vision. I can just see through the owl.
Then you'd have to stop moving or
Yeah.
It's
wander
perched on my
blindly.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alex, can you fight in third person?
you would just have a third person over the shoulder view of that, wouldn't you?
It's like fucking Fortnite.
Wow.
All right, owl, hover
Never-
like 2 feet behind me. Right, okay. But night in true does finally fall. The sun is still moving. A moon rises. You notice, as it is getting towards nighttime, more wildlife. An ocelot, which is one of those small cats that kind of look like leopards, not too big. It's hanging on a low branch, and yet its forepaws, it's a feral animal, not an uplifted one. Its forepaws are clasped together, kind of twisted so that the paws are able to actually touch each other, and it's looking upward through a break in the canopy towards the moon. It almost looks like it's praying, and even though surely it can hear you, being a jungle predator as you approach, it doesn't turn to face you.
That is disturbing.
Used to it here.
Do I see any hidden messages around here?
Not yet.
I don't think I need to ask if this is natural, Alex.
To my knowledge, no. I've never heard of this. But I'm not an expert.
It's all too reminiscent of Crim supply routes back in the day. Too familiar.
It's kind of creepy, but it's probably fine. I mean, I know druids can turn into ferals just like that, but that can't possibly be it, right?
Well, usually druids are more about protecting and preserving wildlife, not becoming makeshift deities to them.
I just don't get what's different. I mean, I know it's nighttime, but it's always dark.
Does this, like, clearing in the canopy seem to be different from any others we've encountered?
Roll a nature check to determine if it's natural.
I am going to cast guidance.
Oh.
And I needed it. That is an 11.
You got an 11. It seems to be an ordinary natural gap in the canopy, as best as you can tell.
I didn't necessarily mean it being like artificial or magically created. Just I don't know if like the clearing, if there's a larger clearing between the branches or anything like that.
No, not really. You've seen patches of the night sky. This would seem to be it's not significantly different with an 11 to the others. Just a gap, an ability to see the night sky, or at least the pseudo night sky that is soon to become a truly night sky.
Let's just
I-
keep going.
Quick question for you, Tal. Should we be familiar with the existence of, I'm sure you'll find this familiar, the existence of a sign and countersign in his units? Just like something that you say to identify.
Sure.
Alright, and
Tell
I
me
assume
what they are.
What are you
let's say,
doing?
just to like know this guy's legit if we ever come across him again. Let's.
I see.
If I recall, the most recent sign was wool. The reply was rabbit. All right, let's go. Let's press on.
As you press on past this cat, it's making purring susurrations, as if it's trying to talk to itself or talk to something on high. It is not how an ocelot behaves, and you may proceed. And an hour later, probably getting a little tired, it is night and true. Or you're starting to see spots that would serve as camp.
Good spot as any. Shall we break?
I'll
Yeah,
be honest,
why
I
don't we?
don't feel good sleeping here, but we don't have a better option, do we?
Not currently.
Yeah.
Grim suppresses a yawn.
Yeah, you going to deal with this? You lean back to back against another man with a pipe on. I'll keep the rain off of you.
I will go ahead and set up my tent.
I have umbrellas for that, Wade.
Good man.
Cool. And we'll say, true to your prediction earlier, Alex, I know you do this daily. There is a bit of drizzle as the evening sets in, and you know it'll rain overnight. But the next day is thought to be mostly rain-free. Okay, you start setting up camp. And let me look at the watches. Where are those posted again?
Turner will whatever the order we do, Turner is going to elect to go to take the first watch with whoever he was with, so that way he can set up alarm spells. Or at the very least, he'll do that before going to bed.
So Cashmere, Crim, and Turner, and then Alex, and then Wade?
Where's the order listed?
I thought
Character
In
documentation.
character documentation.
I thought he meant like exchanging.
Yeah, that, or he'll just do it before the actual watches start. Either or.
Okay, let's just say before to make it easy then.
Okay. He'll maybe take a half hour to just kind of like find some, obvious entry points to their area, and then maybe with someone's help, he'll kind of look around. Okay, this is a very likely spot for someone to try to sneak in. Yeah. So half hour 3 ritual cast will give him 3 casts of alarm.
Okay, are you going to designate any creatures that wouldn't set it off?
The entire party, obviously. How specific can you get about this? Like in terms of like, ooh, if a random wild animal comes.
Yeah. I'll allow it.
Okay, but I guess it might be.
Does a
hard to-
druid transformed count as a random wild animal?
Alarm spell now OP identifies druids.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess he'll take the risk and just because we're in a forest right now. Birds, squirrels, mice, rats, all sorts of things are probably going to be passing through here, and if every time one of those comes through, he gets a beep, that's gonna be annoying.
Yeah. So small wild animals won't set it off?
Yeah, sure. But anything like, maybe wolf size.
Yeah, we'll probably want to wake up to that anyway.
Yeah.
Raptor-sized. Okay.
Yeah. And I think he can
Yeah.
designate it to go off in everybody's.
Are they gonna make it in your head or just audible to everyone?
Okay. Should I do it in just Turner's head, or would everybody want to hear it?
Well, I mean, what would be the point of delaying notifying people, so to speak?
Because then whoever triggered it wouldn't hear it.
Well, yeah, but if the alarms are that close to us,
Well, if you want to hear it, then I can set it to where it'll be audible. Just means everybody in the area will hear it too.
Works for me.
Cool.
Okay.
In the first watch, as you settle down in this strange pocket of light-cursed, night-blessed jungle, Crim and Cashmere. You're doing your things on the watch when a tarantula crawls into the range of the lantern, steadily and slowly towards you two. There is a simple wicker basket attached to its back, empty, pointing towards the sky.
How big is this tarantula?
This big.
Oh, okay. Cashmere is like sitting cross-legged, just kind of watching it. Like he's trying his hardest to keep his eyes open and paying attention to it as something to like keep him like distracted, and kind of nudges Crim a bit.
yeah. And Crim sees it, and he's like, at first he says, "A snack," and then he says, "Oh, wait a minute," and then he sees the wicker basket. He tilts his head. Huh. Oh, I know. And he rummages around. Where did Turner put the silk?
Probably in his bag.
Crim will kind of gently move over and, like, he might be half asleep and ask Turner, "Hey, I need some of that silk."
What?
And then, like,
What? He just kind of like perks up.
"No, I just need some of the silk. I think a spider needs an offering."
Should we wake Alex?
Maybe? Crim glances over to Alex and,
Well, good thing it's always night here, so we won't be missing any daylight. He'll kind of like just put his glasses back on and yeah, let's wake him up. I guess Wade too as well.
I mean, it might not be anything. It's just a little spider.
All this for a spider.
Look, some people would burn down the entire. Wait, sorry.
Wow.
At this point, the spider has kept approaching, and it's moving to crawl onto your tail and like up to your back, Crim.
Crim seems unsure. It has the wicker basket still, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Crim will move his tail away, and he's like, hang on.
Okay.
While...
It seems to get the picture and like waits.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna do something, but
yeah.
All right, Turner will
so-
go
So
kind
we-
of like go and gently nudge Alex awake.
Well, and Crim will get like one little sheet of silk. Is like, just passing through, and we'll fold it up neatly and place it in the wicker basket. Not really sure how much a tarantula can carry, so he's ginger about it.
Yeah, it's really delicately fastened to this thing's where the thorax meets the abdomen and its waist effectively, and the basket's like matching its size, so it's not much silk you have to put in there.
Are you saying something, Doc?
I said, what?
There's a tarantula here asking for money or something.
And
He's
Well.
cute.
Do you want to maybe use some of your little powers there? Figure out what it wants?
too late for this. Alright.
You can sleep an extra hour if you need to.
Good, because I will.
It's too late for rituals. It's
I can
okay.
help wake you up. And then Crim moves his jaws in a way that there's this sparking. It's not mechanically enough to cast light, but it's like a mini flashbang in your eyes.
Right, alright.
Later.
Got it. I'm gonna start, tracing sigils in the dirt and stuff, and, assuming the tarantula doesn't start running off, I am going to ritual cast Speak with Animals.
You have to show it every now and then. It's pretty insistent.
Turner will just kind of block it with the mage hand if keeps on trying to push forward.
It does some things where it raises its forelegs and that's too high to climb over and it tries to go around. Okay.
He's almost amused at a certain point after this.
The spell finishes and you realize it's been kind of talking to itself, like someone murmuring under their breath, although it's a tarantula, so it's not like its voice is very big. But it's saying, "Give it to me. Give it to me. Why won't they give me something?"
But Crim
What do you
already gave them
want?
something. They all want something from everyone. Well, it's just a tarantula. You can probably...
You say, "What do you want?" to it, and it stops. Oh. Hello? Hello? I want something good. Something good. I won't bite unless you give me nothing. I've been told to try not to kill. Just a bite if it's nothing. You'll give me something, though, won't you?
Told by whom?
The master.
Who is the master?
Don't know. He's not too tall. He's like you. He's on 2 legs, big. He controls the jungle. He has powers. He is the one who brings the night. I think.
Could you lead us to him?
Why should I?
We are interested in discussing some things with your master.
Well, the master's not going to be happy if you... Oh, there is something in there, isn't it? Is there... What's in the basket?
Oh,
Uh,
Turner will kind of show another piece of the silk.
I don't think anyone can understand this spider except for Alex right now.
Oh, right. I'm
So
sorry.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, that's right.
Cashmere will whisper, "It's high quality."
It's very prized spider silk.
Spiders make silk? You're pulling my leg.
Some do. Most do.
Seems pointless, but I'll believe you. You can talk to me, which is something smarter than most people can do. Okay, well, if it's high quality, sure, but you've got to discuss something with the masters. No one's ever done that. At least not the ones I've seen and gotten tribute from.
Turner will kind of whisper it out. Well, he doesn't have to whisper because the spider can understand it, but say, if you won't take us to his leader, we can always maybe pass along a note as our tribute as well.
Or we could just follow him.
I think he would notice.
And
Probably not to go
Do
back.
you have to return to the master within a certain amount of time?
No, but if I encounter someone and I don't... Well, either way, once I encounter someone, either my basket or my fangs are fed, and then I will report to him. He likes to listen to what I have to say.
Wait with us until the morning.
The morning. I don't think that's going to come.
Not in the conventional sense, no.
Well, you gave me something valuable, and I could rest my legs. Or... He was specific. Once I get something, I go back. I'd like you to make a persuasion check. You could use survival if you wish, I suppose.
That's a Garbo roll. We are going to use Resolve on that.
Okay.
That's better. 21.
21. You're able to get inside this tarantula's mind a little bit. Phrase it in a reasonable way. It says... Okay. After all, in times like these, seems like we have plenty of time.
Do you like this perpetual darkness?
Oh, yes. Every time I have to sleep when there's bright light coming from above, of course I still sleep, but it's not nearly as bothersome. This feels right to me. Are you a day sleeper?
Not generally, no.
I don't like you as much. Well, I'm going to go over there, and after some time passes, maybe we'll talk again.
I'll go ahead and try to, I don't know if there are, some leaves or something that I can arrange into a little shelter for it.
Okay. He says something like, "Don't expect me to thank you, but okay." And then shuffles into the leaves.
Great, now it's a Sundari spider. Crosses its front two legs.
Well, now I do not want to.
No, I'm not going to. Well, I suppose try to get back to sleep with the spider watching us.
I think I'll
Yeah.
watch the spider for a bit. You guys can sleep. I don't know about you, but I don't trust it.
Question: when Alex was talking to the spider, was he speaking or was he doing spider noises?
It's up to him.
Oh, let me see the spell description.
Flavorfully, I usually just typically make Sylvan my go-to speak with animal language, so that way, one, I have an actual use for that language, and two, it just sounds more druidy.
Spell doesn't really specify.
Yeah, it never does. I think they leave that up.
No, I don't think you can understand him.
It says making spider noises.
Or... I kind of like the idea of speaking in Sylvan for it.
Okay.
maybe I just want Doc to get like a negative ruling that session. He just goes back to his sheet. I'm gonna change the whiz myself.
It's like, oh, actually, we read this rule wrong last session, guys. It says right here I get +10 to wisdom while the spell's active.
Wait, document was last edited at 9 o'clock.
It's like you see it being
Screw
typed
the
up.
rules, I rules them.
Okay. It is the next morning.
With
Able
an
to pack
asterisk.
up. The spider's still there. It's still dark. You don't maybe have that same unified, it's starting to get bright, I'm going to wake up naturally. It's just sort of internal circadian rhythms that help you the most.
Wade woke up and was like, guys, it's a spider.
Rebuke.
Alright.
Yeah, someone would have
Um,
explained that to him.
First thing I am going to do is cast Speak with Animals again.
Okay.
Well, I thank you for staying here for the night. I would, whether you accept it or not, I would offer you something to eat in exchange, but I don't think I have anything with me that you can eat.
That's okay. I ate not too long ago. I could eat on the way. I'm not one of those web spiders you're telling me about. I can hunt my own food.
Ooh, well, look at you.
Well, I don't know how long it will take me to find the master. Sometimes it's a long time. Sometimes it's not much time at all. But I think it's this way. And just starts going forward.
Okay. Oh shoot. Swapping out spells very quickly.
I'll swap out Cloud of Daggers for Darknet Vision. I won't cast it yet since we'll have the torch handy, but
I am going to... Do I want to burn it or not? Yeah, I think I will.
Burn the spider.
No! I'm gonna hold off on it for now. I will ask the spider, do you think you might know when we're getting close?
Maybe. One time there was a pretty obvious camp. Another time I sort of bumped into him like he was looking for me. I think there's a good chance.
Are they all moving at the speed of the spider?
what's the spider's movement speed?
It's a very slow walk. Not very slow. Okay, it's a slow walk. Like, it's going with purpose. It's not stopping.
Even the still Cashmere will lean over to Alex and whisper, maybe you should use it like a compass instead of following it like this.
Why don't maybe just offer to carry it? I'm not volunteering, by the way.
Yeah, I can't speak to it.
Do you need to be on the ground in order to be able to sense his location, or would you be able to sense the direction if I was to carry you?
I've got eyes, you know. Can't you see them?
Well, I don't know what you're using to sense him. I don't know if you're picking up on some sort of trail or something.
Whatever, yes, you can pick me up. No sudden movements.
I'm going to just place my hands kind of cupped on the ground for it.
It crawls in. It's kind of itchy.
You're from in the night, Alex.
Turner suppresses a shudder. Very, not too successfully, though.
Crim looks jealous.
I will use my makeshift dowsing rod to lead the way.
Stop the spiders that hit you, the snakes.
I'm still going to be keeping an eye out for any hidden messages.
Okay. You've not gone very far when something happens. Give me 1 second. Feel free to roleplay amongst yourselves.
Doc is like, I'll use this feature somehow, goddammit. It's like one of those ones like these can't, where it's like, you gotta find a way to
It
make
has to do something.
I didn't think we'd have such a direct route to the Shadow Druids. Those are Clarcel's fortunate.
But we're following the guidance of a tarantula who doesn't seem to exactly know where he's going.
They're not exactly secret, you know. I mean, everybody knows about them, apparently.
True enough. What's our plan for them anyways, if they've been extorting people?
I've never seen a bug like that before. They're so fuzzy. I've only read about them in books. Do you think they like pets?
Perhaps they're a bit less settling for me.
Not particularly.
Oh. I like pets.
Yeah, I think they're a lot more fragile than they look, Crim.
Maybe those bigger spiders would have liked pets.
But a Soy's question. Yeah, hard to go in with a game plan here when we don't know exactly what we're going up against.
So hopefully no familiar faces.
What was that, Beagle?
Hopefully no familiar faces.
Hopefully just talking to them isn't out of the question. But, I mean... Can we really say they're doing anything bad?
I mean, apparently, failing to do an offer means you get eaten or something like that, so... The druid does something.
And I know that we are also in the wilderness right now, but extortion is still illegal in most settlements.
Also, I think there were supposed to be multiple druids, so this might be an organization doing it. Unless, this person's been operating like there are multiple. That could be it too. That'd be very clever.
I guess we'll find out.
And perfect time to interrupt the conversation as you start to hear, Cashmere first, but then all of you, sounds of activity again. Brush being pushed aside, footfalls of medium-sized creatures, and strange whistling sounds, like almost like arrows, but not quite. Sounds like a scuffle or some strange phenomenon up ahead. Of course, that's in the darkness. And of course, those of you who could see far with dark vision, or at least relatively
60 feet.
farther, yeah. That's all well and good, but you're also in a dense jungle, so line of sight is a big enemy here. Right now, you can only hear what's happening.
What's Wade's perception skill?
Just 12.
Okay. Just as like little precautions, just because we don't know how things are going to go, Turner will expend a couple of spell slots, one for mage armor and one for dark vision.
If you need mage armor, I can instead use the Swamp Silk Scepter and cast it on you.
You know what? I would appreciate that. I forgot we had that.
When you cast it from the scepter, it's like a billion strands of silk, like just spinning all around you, and as they tighten, they sort of fade from visibility.
That's cool.
Cashmere's ears will perk up, and he hears us first, so he ends up holding up his hand to the rest of the others. And he keeps sneaking forward. And I think I'm going to use stealth for this.
Okay, go ahead.
Also, I just realized I like the flavor idea for this. For dark vision, he's just gonna kind of like put a finger to his glasses, and there'll be like a very sudden like little glow to the lenses before they just kind of like fade out.
Yeah. Does it happen when he's like push up the middle up to his eyes?
Yes, sure.
No, that's actually when you're seeing something dumb and he's correcting you.
Well,
Not you specifically, just.
25.
Thanks, Doc.
25. You sneak forward, leaving the spider, ultimate being, behind, and you come across an active battle. You see a bunch of uplifted folks, 5 of them, and some smaller feral dinosaurs. They seem to be, on the whole, pretty injured. Many of them are down, resting, even with weapons still drawn. And these just shoom, like one of them suddenly flinches, like they got hit by something. They're tired, panting hard, but some of them are still communicating in scale. And you see forms like quick animals or blurs just rushing through the dimness, like attacking them and then dodging out of the way before a spear could meet them. They don't notice you.
What are they saying in scale?
Does Cashmere speak scale?
It does
Oh,
not.
only Cashmere can hear? Okay.
He was sneaking ahead.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
he'll motion for the others to come. There's a battle, he whispers.
Okay. As a precaution, I am going to cast Pass Without Trace. So we all have a +4 bonus to our stealth checks.
Yay.
Nice.
I still disadvantage, unfortunately.
Well, hey, if Tal goes by group stealth rolls, that'll still hopefully help us.
Okay.
Yes, we can offer some reinforcements.
And you're all trying to steal forward to the battlefield without alerting anyone?
Right.
Well, we kind of have to now, so Doc doesn't waste that spell slot. I'm kidding.
Let's go. Alright, everyone roll stealth. I'll just say you can use yours, Cashmere 29 now.
Cool.
Well,
But don't worry, guys. I won't have advantage sometime. I won't have disadvantage eventually.
Where's my... Here it is.
Oh, I will also say, are you bringing the lantern?
We will close it to douse it.
Yeah. God, I had to resolve that nat
Okay.
1. I only got a nat
Wait.
5, but still.
question. The lantern is something that can be wielded, right?
Oh no. It's somewhat delicate, but sure.
Is it a magic item?
Oh
What are you
no.
gonna
If it is, Crim absolutely would have done this.
Yeah, but wait, Crim, we're renting it.
He can put it back. He actually can put it back.
Oh my
Crim,
goodness.
go and describe it first, and I'll have Turner react. Because it's in Turner's hand right now. So what do you do?
It's a wondrous item, uncommon. It creates magical light. I don't think it's magical though, actually. I think it's
A wondrous item is a type of magic item.
Oh. Shit, that's not how I intended. Because it was made by the brouhaha, right? I'll say... how would that work? You can't steal the magical effect if it's not magic.
So basically, the item itself is enchanted, but not actually magic on its own.
No, it just... The apparatus inside it, well, I guess that makes it magic if there's an apparatus that makes magical light. Gosh. Let me see how your thing works. Let's pause for a sec.
This would have been during the rest, FYI. Absorb the effects of a magical item onto your person for over the course of a long rest. 8 hours / during a long rest, so intermediate's valid for this. Mechanically, cannot do multiple things if the objects so if you're using the objects normally, lose their effects but remain magical in terms of durability. But otherwise, it's as if I can use it while not holding it. That's the only difference.
Okay. Let me ask you, if you did this, what would you intend to do with... Would you just kind of stow the lantern away and then be the lantern?
Yeah, basically.
And how does it return? You just...
By just releasing
Bonks
it.
out.
As a
No, like,
free action, or
oh, that's a good question. Let me double check.
'cause, if you wanted to be stealthy.
Oh, I mean, if the lantern can be turned on and off, he can turn it on and off. So he can do that, no problem.
You can return an enchantment and absorb another during the same long rest. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, so
short
he
or
has to
long.
return it next night. But in terms of like using it and becoming a glow, that's just however long it takes to do it with the lantern. So I think in action.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so Turner will bring out the lantern. Notice that it's not working.
If he blinks in a very specific pattern, his eyes turn into headlights.
Yeah.
And then he says, "Oh, sorry. Let me just." And then he focuses, and then his scales just light up with the same magic as before. Along his throat, there's a little like rune of like an outline of what the lantern flame had looked like. That's the rune that manifests from the magic he had absorbed. He's like, "Okay, now we're good. I can turn it off if we need to." Sorry, I was experimenting and it kind of accidentally. I'll explain later.
Please let us know the next time you're going to eat our light.
I'm sorry.
Okay. And what do you do with the lantern?
I imagine Turner just stows it back on his person. Crim doesn't need to hold it.
He'll have it on his belt.
Just don't destroy it, please. That gets rid of mine as well.
You putting it in your backpack, or are you going to have it more handy, Turner?
He'll just have it on his belt.
Okay. Got it.
Does it work as like if I needed to as a staff?
I think it's just like a handheld thing at this point.
Okay.
You could use it as a
Club.
mundane lantern, I'll suppose, because the apparatus that makes the light magical is not working right now.
Well, I meant if I need to bonk something, that's all. But probably
Need to
won't anyway.
bump something.
You could. I mean, it's got a glass housing. It's,
Okay.
you could.
It'll just be on his belt.
Oh, if it the apparatus manifests a flame, then it should manifest the same way for Crim. It's on the tip of his horns.
Okay.
It has to
Awesome.
mirror the exact way the object works, so I gotta work that.
Okay. Okay, and as you approach now, back to the present, how is the flame? What are you doing?
Crim will follow whatever commands the others say. He has no idea on that. As of now, it is on for the sake of visibility, but if we're drawing near and someone says off, he'll turn it off.
Okay, then you set it to dim, lowering the hood, as it were. So now, I mean, it's still
The flame dims. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a subtle light, not much more than the ambient light. Okay, you approach, and let's see what you get. 11, 18.
I got. If I didn't put it down, I got an 18. Did I?
Right,
Yes, I
still.
did put it down.
Yeah, something from Crimson Light. Wing.
Oh, wow, that was a good roll. 15. I'll write it down.
Okay, so what's the average going to be? It's going to be about, well, thanks to Cashmere, like 17 or 18. Nice. Checking some passives here. The level 18 rogue hears you, but no one else. Okay, great. Let's switch to the map.
To the map!
I'm going to preserve this lantern token. I'll drag it to wherever you are, Crim, just because that's the source of the map.
Yeah.
Light in virtual tabletop.
Are you able to give
For the sake of
Namo control?
when he becomes large, I guess I just select which of the 3 tiles is where his head is.
So this is not those who have. Well, I should really. I'm not. So you can't actually see, right? Because currently the light is dim. Those who have dark vision will be able to see even more than this would show. But I'm not going to make the light go away right now because then we're just looking at a black screen.
Okay.
But those who can see could see these uplifted and feral folks up here. Looks like uplifted Triceratops, a Dilophosaurus, a Velociraptor, some type of Brontosaur, I believe, and a frog. and then a couple feral velociraptors too that seem to be with them. And Wade, you recognize the Dilophosaurus.
Does he? Can he see that far? He doesn't have dark vision.
He doesn't have dark vision
Oh.
currently.
Well, you will when you see him.
I will, presume.
This battle's still happening. They're getting peppered down even as you take the time to approach. This feral velociraptor gets felled, and they immediately move to kind of stabilize it.
Can we see what's attacking them specifically?
So who has dark vision currently? It's you and Crim and Cashmere?
Everybody
Yeah.
except for Wade, I think, currently. Or
I
did
don't have
Alex
it
cast
currently.
it? Alex did not cast it, so 3 of us.
60 feet?
60 feet, yeah.
That's fair.
100 feet for Turner, I think.
150 for Turner.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Then Turner, you could roll Beast? That's not right. Oh, yeah, no, okay. You could roll a nature check if you wish to try and identify some creatures you see. Actually, it's nature for... Yeah, you could roll 2 separate nature checks, and the rest of you could roll 1 nature check to identify the assailants.
if I was receiving guidance, would that alert us or alert them to us?
It's got a verbal component. Yeah, it's boom.
Okay. I just figured I'd ask before I asked for guidance. Oh, wait, actually, that would ruin the pass out trace anyway, so
Yeah.
it's concentration. Okay, so for the first roll, God, what are my rolls today? 5?
Sorry, Discord had a moment. I'm back.
Sorry, 6. I got a 6.
What are we rolling?
Nature. And for my
You
second
could roll
roll,
nature if you want to try and identify the creatures attacking.
10. God, I've not gotten one roll over a 10 today, Tal. My die is cursed today, so you can rest easy.
BRB.
I'll try for nature, see what happens.
Sorry, I missed the past few seconds. Discord just entirely stopped. What happened?
Yeah, rolling for nature for
Yes,
the creatures that are attacking these uplifted dinosaurs.
I see. 21.
And for Cashmere.
You get to roll twice for 2, I think, separate creatures.
I think only you get to do that.
Oh,
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you can see far enough. So the far creature that only you can see, you see 6 of them in 2 pockets of 3, Turner. Here and here. They seem to be the source of the whistling sounds. They're shooting some invisible-ish projectile in the gloom at them. You don't know what they are. They look like shrubs that have... like uplifted shrub people, essentially. Made of bark and dark, craggy angles.
Uplifted shrub people.
So it's like not someone in clothing, like distinctly non-anthro.
Correct, yeah, like a plant creature.
Oh,
As
worrisome.
for the other ones, you said a 20-something, Crim?
21.
That is enough to identify. They are feral allosauruses, which are medium-sized, no, large-sized dinosaurs. You know that they live in these jungles naturally. You probably heard them in the ambience. They tend to essentially use guerrilla tactics, like they'll run, pounce, bounce away, do their claws slashing, wearing down their prey. And with a 21 for this fairly common animal, I mean, geez, what else do you want to know?
AC ballpark HP.
can you spell it out for me, please, Tal?
I don't know how many things. I don't know how many things I can know actually. 1 or 2.
Okay, Allosaurus. It's like Tyrannosaurus, but
There, I got
ALLO is the... Yeah, I'm sorry, these rules are probably the most complex rules in the system here. One moment. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Study action. Okay. DC. Well, yeah, you certainly beat that DC. So I already gave you the knowledge of what it is, and you also get... Yeah, 2 pieces of information, I believe. I can give you the exact AC, and I can give you the HP rounded in 10, I think.
Yeah, AC and ballpark HP.
1350.
Wow, only 13 HP, but AC is 50. That's pretty worrisome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Really
throw saves at
fast.
them.
He can only do crits and saves. Understood. All right. How many of them are? Well, we can't really see, but Crim can. He has 60 feet of dark vision.
There's 2 Allosauruses.
Okay, that's not too bad. Are those the only things that appear to be hostile, or are there further hostile things deeper in within the 60 feet that Crim can see?
Those are the only 2 hostile creatures you can see, and then there's the 6 ranged attackers that Turner can see.
Do the ranged attackers seem to be uplifted or feral?
They seem to be uplifted-y plant creatures.
As a reminder, what's our vision with that dark vision again? Is it just 10 feet? Or...
Probably effectively blinded.
Yeah.
Everything is heavily obscured to you, so you're blinded against the creatures.
Until Crim gets closer.
Yeah, until... Yeah. Any other questions, or shall we allow time to flow?
Lol. Well, actually,
Are there...
Break it.
Oh, I can't see anything, so I can't really ask that.
don't worry.
I guess
just
I can
pray that
ask-
Crim. Just pray that Crim gets good initiative. I might burn
Okay.
my resolve on that, actually, depending on how badly I roll.
Let's do break time first, then.
Break
Yeah, we got
time.
an hour and a half.
We will see you soon.
Mhm.
That's what I said.
We're live!
What about the wall?
How droll.
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Okay,
And the laughter.
here we go into this definitely not combat scenario. Okay, so you've stealthed forward. Some people have been able to study these creatures. No one has yet noticed you. You have some time, but this is an active situation.
Do any of them appear to be hurt? I know they're
Yes.
tired, but hurt.
Yes,
Yeah,
most of them are wounded.
I can get the one that went down.
Okay. If that's the case, the fact that I can hover over them and they all say unharmed may be inaccurate.
Yeah, I have not set individual HP inside.
Okay, got it. Alright, yeah, Crim will look at them, his party, and he'll like nod urgently and then just dash forward. He's gonna do initiative here if they're in trouble.
Okay.
Okay.
Might as well turn on the
Roll
light
for it.
then, so Wade can actually see these people he would recognize.
Yeah.
Are you going to turn on the light and then dash forward?
He'll dash forward and turn on the light once, like... He knows the range of the thing, so once he's close enough that he sees the other things, that's when he'll turn it on.
Okay, so this is surprise.
Okay.
So
I think the very act of just
If
kind
you
of running-
think it would be easier, we could potentially roll with advantage instead of them rolling with disadvantage, so there are fewer dice that you need to roll.
no, that's not the problem, I think. But thanks. It's what is triggering initiative? Because turn on the light. I guess they're still surprised if you charge in and then turn on the light.
Well, I think we're basically just getting added into the initiative of whatever is going on here. Because essentially these guys are already in initiative with each other, so we're just kind of like joining it, I think.
I plan on sticking in stealth. How does that work?
I mean, everyone is already stealth by default, I guess. So what you do on your first turn will determine.
Okay. Here.
Okay, then let's start by. Yeah, I will make this, and everyone should be able to roll now. I will roll all the everyone's with disadvantage.
Yay. So. Oh,
That
Jesus.
is not... I rolled a nat 20 on the dice, but that's not the actual roll. The
So
actual roll...
do we roll neutral with advantage?
Neutral.
Neutral, but I am burning my resolve because that was a very bad roll. That's better. Not as good as fucking Alex, though, apparently.
I rolled 25.
Actually, that was
Oh.
a nat 20, so technically that means I get 27. I could edit it, but I can't.
Yeah.
Look at all them.
There we go.
So is the light currently up now?
A lot of dice on the screen.
Oh god.
The light's
so,
up. It's pretty easy. It's 40 feet right. The light.
So just be. Wait, why did I didn't roll yet? Who rolled for me?
Don't think anybody can roll for you.
Oh, Game Master Tal did.
Oh, sorry, things were shifting. Okay, just tell me what your real number is. I don't know, Wade.
I was just
Rolling
quickly
initiative.
clarifying. You said no advantage, correct?
Correct. Surprise creatures roll at disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, I'll just remove him from it and then put him back.
One moment.
Because I was trying to roll, but it wouldn't let me because you had actually done mine. So here we go.
Oh, I rolled 2 nat 20s. That's pretty cool.
Lame. Unless it was for the people who might be helpful to us. Oh god, blights.
What do you mean?
I mean, needle blights.
Nonsense.
Nonsense!
Uplifted plants.
Oh, I need to add myself.
Okay, my rolling's all done.
I'm good.
Thankfully, it's not actual.
A nat 1, what?
My
Crazy.
initiative is plus 3, so do I beat out that Eagle Blight? Or...
What's rolling for ties, Tal?
We'll do whatever it is in the doc rules, which I think is better dex.
Yeah,
Mine's plus
higher
3.
dex.
What's your dex,
you
Nemo?
win.
Well, it's more for the Needle Blight.
Nemo, is your dex less
Minus
than
1.
2?
You are
Okay.
definitely... Yeah.
I'll change that to 18 then.
Oh, man. I thought I rolled well for Crim, too.
You did. You did. You
know, side
did really
effects-
good, Nemo.
You
Side
did
effect of all
super
the
good.
enemies rolling disadvantage is that they tend to clump together.
Your favorite. Don't you just love when you get to do all your turn, like your entire turn at the same time?
Yeah, it's really makes sense to roll them separately. Okay, Crim's horns are ablaze with this light. It's, I think, 20 and 20, bright and dim. The rest is darkness. If you want me to describe what's going on beyond for Turner, happy to do that. Any other mechanics or map clarification?
When it starts, are we out of stealth or are we still in stealth?
I think we're in stealth when we start, unless we do something to get ourselves out of it, or something to draw attention
Yeah.
to the group.
Okay.
Right now, all of you except Crim, I think, is hidden. Although light is shining directly on you and there's no cover, so...
Well, they
might
all
wanna-
have dark vision, don't they?
You might want to put yourself... If you're trying to stay in stealth, like, oh, maybe I would have taken cover behind this fern or something like that.
No, Wait, stay out of stealth. He's got no reason to hide.
Yeah, I'll have Cashmere, like, hang back, like, by this rock.
Okay. Okay, as that light occurs and there's a whole bunch of faces towards you...
With
Crim.
regards...
sorry.
Yeah, with regards to that, if he charges forward and then lights it, how does that... Does that trigger the surprise right when the lights go on?
I think that's what triggers initiative.
If that's the case, Grim would be further ahead, wouldn't he?
I don't think it's a situation where the creatures have no conceivable way to react to the initiative triggering action. Per the rules we established, like those scenarios are pretty rare. Even if you're the one that's starting it, everyone's still like, boom, and Alex is faster.
But... okay.
I mean, yeah, this is in game rules. I'll link this.
No, I know what the rules are. It's just... The
They
state lights.
they do lead to some odd situations sometimes.
Yeah,
I think
because now it's like, all right, Alex is faster, and he was gonna go and target someone that might have been out of range. Crim was also moving forward and turned on the light, but he didn't actually turn on the light yet because it's not his turn yet. So
You,
I think we agreed he turned on the light though, right?
no, I said he was gonna rush forward and then turn on the light. Technically,
Ah,
the light's not on yet.
okay.
I'm
Nemo,
saying that as a bad thing because that seems weird. Why would you rush forward and trigger all this if I don't know?
Well, I think what would trigger the initiative then is, I suppose, rushing forward. People could hear that. And it would be an action to turn the light back on, I think. It doesn't specify in the item description, but if it's an action to lower the hood, surely it's an action to raise the hood as well. And you wouldn't want to spend your whole turn just raising the hood. This is tricky.
oh, and Nemo, Cashmere does have alert, so if you want to swap with him, you can.
That would be good for everyone but Alex, yeah.
Sure.
If you're okay with that.
Sure, I'm fine with that. I will be above Wade now, and Crim will be 25.
I just worry Barb's Alex.
Well, no.
I'll set you to 25. Oh, you did. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a weird situation. I guess let's just... Do you want to say the light is on or off?
Well,
Huh.
Go ahead.
That's it, I'm just saying to make it streamlined, light on or off, and then just go into initiative.
Light on. May as well. Just
Flame on.
if they're going to be surprised by us approaching anyway, it's none of the.
Okay, yeah, you initiated with surprise, so boom. Alex's turn.
Music time.
Ill.
Hopefully. All right. Oh no, I'm upside down. I don't know why. Oh, because for some reason me attempting to... Okay, that's not what I'm trying to do.
Is shift
Please.
pressed?
Please get up, right? There we go. Alright, I still don't have a good idea of... So I'm going to replug in my headphones.
Okay.
And then...
I think this is
that's your action. Oh, you stole my joke.
I am going to, let's see. I think he needs the mobility more than I do, so I am going to go up to Crim, and I am going to cast Jump on him.
Oh god, that's when... Does that stack?
Oh
So
my.
once during each...
Oh, you cut out.
Alright, you cut it
Uh-oh.
again.
Try again.
Once during.
Once during each...
Once during each of your turns, you can spend 15 feet of movement to jump 30 feet.
Wow.
Does that stack with... No, I don't think it stacks with anything else. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what there is for it to stack with.
Aided jump, which doubles jumps.
Well, it gives you a specific set distance that you jump.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that will be my turn for now. I will kind of be on the lookout and try to figure out what the heck's going on here. Turn Endo.
Endo. The focus of the battlefield changes. There's that moment of surprise where nearly all of you are able to take your turns, but this clever Allosaurus girl reacts on a hair trigger. Much like Cashmere normally does. Laugh track.
Hold on,
And-
I gotcha.
Well,
And runs 45 feet to Wade. Its long tail counterbalancing its dash forward and tries to pounce you.
Oh god.
23.
All right, I activate my trap card. This is going to use my reaction, but I have Blade Ward. So as a reaction, I can impose disadvantage on that.
Oh, okay. The Ward of Blades. It's 14 to hit.
Hold it. Nope. He holds like a little epical shield, blocks it.
What does
Bounce
Alex
prevention.
hear as this thing sees its food?
I don't know if I still have Speak with Animals active. Has it been
An hour?
10 minutes?
Oh, 10 minutes, that's right.
Since we left the campsite?
Wait, is it an hour? Oh, God.
I'll
10
say... No, maybe like 9 minutes.
Okay.
You have 10 rounds.
Right now it's not speaking. It's intent on this sudden change in situation.
Yum, yum.
It tries to claw you, and then it will, as a bonus action, focus on weaving away from you without provoking. It skitters back towards the darkness 15 feet.
Oh, saving the trouble. Fortunately, it's my reaction, but hey.
Crim's turn.
Okay. Crim feels the surging of magic within him. He's like, "Oh, what does this do?" And he tries to run forward, and he's like, he jumps to like do his flying speed, but that accidentally activates the jump. And so you see this dragon as he is growing into his large size, pinwheeling through the air in surprise, 30 feet forward, in 15 feet's worth of movement. Which I believe would be... Hang on, he's there. Then he'd go 1. Go here with that 30 feet, 15 of movement. Which ones are hostile? Are any of these hostile?
Well, they are as more surprised than you are.
Well, we saw that they were the ones being defended.
Yeah.
Who are the ones defended and who's attacking? Are these guys all like backs against each other, defending?
Yes. There's spears that are leveled at you, a short bow made of a strange dark wood, and then those 2 feral velociraptors, one of them down, being attended to, but they seem to be docile or like working with them.
Okay.
One of them says
can't-
in scale, "What the heck?"
Where, can Crim see anything 60 feet out from this location?
60 feet. Yeah, you're just in range to see these 3 plant creatures here. There's 3
Okay.
right there.
Spotting that. Let's see, 35 minus 15. He has 20 more feet of flying movement.
You can also see this Allosaurus barely right here.
There's his vision.
Where? Where? Oh, cool. Okay.
Thanks.
Seeing that.
And plant creatures here too. Sorry, that's the last thing.
Okay. Noting that, Crim will fire off a 1, 2. The third one is here.
Yeah.
Okay. Crim will do a breath. Oh, that's too far, isn't it? Damn. He'll just do a... Oh no, 30 feet. Okay. He's attempting a breath attack. Oh, that's way too far. No, yeah, he just does a breath burst, if that's the case. So let me roll for... Yeah, that's 60 feet. Let me roll for that. Not the best, but I have a plan. I gotta stay close. Natural 19. I'm pretty sure that'll hit.
Mm-hmm.
The southernmost one in that top corner. Dealing only... Oh, that's not bad. 6 radiant damage.
It's lit up, and you can all see those curvy, thorny, viney, like brown substance it's made of. It's bloodied.
Okay. And then
You
with
gotta
that,
be kidding me.
Crim knows that he is the light in this case, so to make sure that that Allosaurus over there is within sight range, he will turn his head such that the light will be closer to this Allosaurus for sight's sake. And then, with his behemoth feature, the folks right next to him have half cover, using his wings to shield them. Crim says nothing for now, trying to keep his cover as silly as that is, but he gives a meaningful nod to them, like, I will protect you.
Do you have
Past turn.
resolve currently?
No.
Yes, you do.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Turner. Okay. It'd be nice to see where the biggest cluster of these guys is. The ones that seem very evil and stuff.
3 up there.
If
3
you have
here.
dark vision, there's 3 here, so that's like at least half the cluster that we're aware of. I think it was mentioned that we spotted 6 moving figures.
Yep. There's 3 more there.
Okay, let me check. What is the range of shatter?
Just remember your dark vision range.
Yeah, it's 150 feet. That's not what I'm
fuck.
worried about at all.
Alright.
Well, yeah,
I thought it was 60 like me.
I cast a 2nd level spell, so it better be good.
Good point.
Okay, so 10-foot radius. We just get a center on a point.
I assume you'll hit all 3.
Sorry, one second. There we are. So yeah, if there's like a spot here where I can get a good cluster of them, I don't know. I can't see.
Yes, you could hit the 3 plant ones.
Okay, and I think that also just catches this guy too? Or,
No.
I guess, no, technically not. If I moved it right here, would it still hit 3 or not?
The Allosaurus is too far. You can't catch it at all, but you could hit all 3 of the other ones.
Okay. Dino is
That's still
already
good.
Dino is already currently bloodied, so we'll go ahead and do that. Please have them each make con saves.
The 3 plant boys? Okay.
Yeah.
Where's
They're
the
plants.
D1?
Their con must be terrible.
Oh damn, that's a good roll.
Holy crap.
12, 6, 15.
I think that's 1 success. My spell DC is currently a number that is 14.
Okay. Bottom one succeeds.
And they take half damage from this, yeah?
Correct. So 10 or 21.
Jeez. You're just 3 shy of max damage on that.
Yeah, 8, 8, and 5. That was surprisingly good.
I think you instantly get rid of 2 of them.
Are
What
they
is the
gone?
spell? What is happening?
Shatter.
Oh. So this is sonic damage or whatever it's called?
Thunder damage.
Thunder.
Yes.
Thunder.
Top 2 are
Thunder.
blasted apart into twigs and branches. The bottom one is on death's door.
Wow,
only
nice
10?
shot.
Jeez, that was a waste of not a waste.
No, that was good. You got rid of their action economy.
Sorry, just seeing if this one costs an action or a bonus action. The font of magic one I'm looking at. Or no, not font of magic. Innate sorcery.
Innate
That's really
sorcery
nice.
is a bonus action to activate.
Okay. I'll go ahead and cast innate sorcery to give myself. I probably should have done that before doing this, but it wouldn't have made a difference at the very least. So yeah, that'll increase my spell DC by 1, and give me advantage on any attacks with the sorcerer spell. And I will maintain position, I think. Yeah,
Pass
I'll
turn?
go ahead. The range of shatter is 60 feet, so I would have had to have moved Turner at least a little bit out here to be able to make that hit, so 1 turn here.
Nice. Cashmere, then Wade.
Okay. So, Cashmere will first move up 45 feet, staying to the edge of the shadows, still in stealth.
Hmm.
He'll slightly dash through the grass here. Can he see?
Yeah, I'll show you what you see.
Okay.
Should have done this earlier.
Okay.
Oh, that helps. Damn. All right.
All right, now that he's in range, cast Fireball.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think what Cashmere needs to do here is distract the ranged attackers. And he's going to push forward a bit more with an action to dash.
Ooh.
And he'll run over here. And he will... Well, actually, it will be... Yeah, he can use the bonus action to dash with...
Mm-hmm.
I forget which one that is.
Step of the Wind, I think?
So the ones?
Step of the Wind, yeah. Which I believe costs a...
No, if all you're doing is dashing, it doesn't.
Okay. So, yeah. And then for his attack, he will get his spear out. Two-handed.
I think you gotta move forward one more.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
I mean, it has range, doesn't it?
Oh, well, no, spears don't.
Did you pick it as your mastered weapon and give it the flex property?
I don't remember. Whatever. I'll just move forward 5 and then go for the stab. I'm attacking this one, it's bloodied.
Okay.
I think just a hit's gonna kill it.
Hit.
Hit! Dams.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that guy's fucking dead.
Big hit.
Spear enters, and as you withdraw it, you're like, it's like you're breaking a gingerbread house.
Alright. That is his turn.
Alright, my turn.
Thanks for referring to them as food, Tal. You gave me an idea.
I'm scared.
Wade looks over the situation. His legs kind of move without him thinking, but his eyes seem kind of like a bit glazed over. He looks to one of the reptiles. Friend, get up. We need you. Bonus action healing word on the raptor that was down.
Oh, okay.
It'll heal for. Unfortunately, min roll fuck 6 HP.
Okay, let me double check its stat block. That almost returns all of its vitality.
Wow.
And it comes up, like, shakes itself a little bit, and looks at you. And as it does, so do most of the uplifted dinosaurs.
Yeah, he walks over here and then he looks him over. He holds his pistol in his hand. Friends, sharpen your courage and I'm sorry. He does nothing else.
Interesting.
Take resolve.
Ironically, while he's feeling unresolved.
Some things start screaming towards you, Cashmere. Uh, 19 and 15 to hit you.
The 19 hits.
Okay. You suddenly find there's a big old splinter sticking out of your shoulder, and it hurts like 6 damage hurts.
I'll take that.
Wow.
And they backpedal farther into the darkness. Seems they can still see you. Oh, what do you know? It's my turn again.
Wow.
The not quite shattered plant creature goes towards you, Turner.
Oh, does he?
35 feet. Wow, this is hard. I can't see anything.
Wow, who made it this dark? What the heck?
Honestly, Tal, you might as well just like give us actual vision.
No, it's ambience.
Wait,
It's
but
cool.
you're just as blind as us? I thought you had like special DM vision.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Foundry doesn't have that going on.
I'm probably using only its basic power.
Hmm.
Does
This is
an
only a
8 hit
fraction
you?
of my final power. How weak do you think I am?
Oh, you're a bird. Hollow
I also
bones or
have
something?
2 dexterity, +2 to dexterity, and mage armor.
Alright.
Yeah,
Just
what?
It's
imagining
rather easy to beat because he was a bird.
Is that a reference?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't know that one.
We'll explain after stream. It's fine.
You'll tell
Okay.
me when I'm older. I got it.
Around you, Alex and Turner, there's a foreboding shifting of the blades of the ferns. The soil itself sort of trembles. Some vines on a nearby tree trunk sort of like detaching themselves and moving like snakes towards you. There's multiple of these vines that I think they're beginning to attack you or trying to coalesce on you. I'm not going to mark them on the map because it's a nebulous, widespread thing, but that's what starts to happen on this turn. The dinosaurs, some of them immediately go towards your body, Crim, as a shelter. Maybe it's because you're glowing. One of them says, in scale, "A dragon? There aren't any dragons around here. That means..." And then more of them go towards you.
Tucky's not a free action.
And this is where Tal's gonna bust up fireballs.
A couple of them stand up, where before they were cowering back to back, spears held, taking more of a proper fighting stance. And the Dilophosaurus right here. It's not in the token art, but she has like red scale markings behind both of her eyes. It makes her look like she's kind of constantly squinting, thinking hard or angry. She looks at you, Crim, looks at you, Wade, looks at you, Crim, double takes to you, Wade. It says nothing.
Yeah, he returns to her like this, like wide, like he's like staring past her. Like for once, his token art matches his face.
Well,
Dino attack on Cashmere.
He will try.
The best.
20 feet. Surely this gives me advantage, right? Come on, game. No, it doesn't. Okay. 16 to hit.
Actually, he has 17 now, so no, it doesn't hit.
oh shit!
Okay. Well, it disengages and skitters back into the darkness, and it is Alex's turn.
Okay. Unable to really see the things he actually wants to go for. I guess we are somewhat limited to
The Allosaurus, I think, is the only
trying
thing
to
we
go for the Allosauruses.
Allosauri.
It's dimly lit.
Everything is dimly lit?
No, that Allosaurus is.
Okay.
I
Well,
think that just means perception
It's
is an issue. but
disadvantage
otherwise
on
it's fine.
perception checks, yeah. Okay. We are going to cast Summon Beast, I think.
Oh,
no,
is
no
your
more
owl
pass
still
without
with
trace.
us?
No, it is not.
Oh, okay, bye, owl.
It disappears when I finish a long rest.
Okay, bye.
But you never finish a long rest.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, that's right.
It's gonna be able to see in the dark though. So let me double check. I believe it can. Yes, it will be able to see in the dark just fine. So I am going to summon it somewhere in this general area.
Okay, how big is it?
It is small sized. It is going to appear. We'll go with the heron. No, yes, we'll go with the heron form again. And I will command it to attack the blights over there.
Oh, okay. Can you control it yet?
It will act immediately after my turn.
Sorry, I mean in Foundry Virtual Tabletop, can you control it yet?
Oh, let me see. Yes.
Yay.
Dang it, I keep trying to zoom.
There's your targets.
Okay. Alex is going to make his way closer to Crim because he can't really do a whole lot else. And then on its turn, the heron is going to, if I can actually move it, thank you, 4, 5, kind of flying diagonally, and it is going to make an attack. And that is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, and that is going to be 11 plus 2. Not a bad roll. That is going to be 13 points of piercing damage.
As if deconstructing a nest deconstructs the needle blight.
One shot. Nice job.
And then it will place some more distance between itself and the other one, and that will be its turn.
Turner, dinosaur runs at you.
Yeah.
Oh, nat 3. Okay.
They're having a hard time. Maybe they can't see in the dark.
Ouch. Careful. Our luck's gonna reverse so fast.
Man, chimericWilder is so inconsistent. Pass to Crim.
Okay, Crim takes a quick, free glance at Alex and Wade. What direction are they focused on? That is to say, where do you want Crim to move?
Just looking over here.
Yeah, so is Wade, but he's also like glancing back to the left, so I pretty quickly.
Okay, so they're focused on the folks at the northwest?
Yes.
Okay. Sensing that, Crim will head, kind of weave between these two trees and fly, and then land here. Where is the... Oh, is that Allosaur?
There's that one, and then there's that.
Yeah, that's just barely
Okay.
at the edge of the light.
Alright, that one's down, that one's down. Okay, Crim is not in a position to do very much in terms of melee, so he's just going to go for another Radiant Breath Blast. Okay, 21 to hit the one in the north, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Dealing, this will probably not be enough because it has significantly more, but it might soften up for another parting shot, potentially just 4 radiant damage.
Okay, blast it. It's not bloodied.
And past turn, Crim's kind of just trying to get in a position where everyone's lit up, where wanted targets are lit up at least.
Someone told you
Turner's
be
up.
the light, and you took it to heart.
Okay. Turner will take a shot at the Allosaurus who's still standing here. I am not going to burn another spell because I've already used quite a bit so far, so I'll instead cast a Sorcerous Burst onto it with advantage. Okay, that's good. 22.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I gotta pick the damage type for this one. 1d8 of my choice. Correct.
So dino or plant you're going for?
Well,
You'd said the dinosaur.
well, thinking about it,
This one's on death's door.
yeah, that one is on death's door, so I'll try to finish off that one. And just as like a little test, we'll do fire damage.
Alright, you destroy it.
Does it seem extra effective? 5 fire.
No.
Okay.
Damn. Pokemon's lied to me.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you would think so. It's pretty clearly made of wood and throwing needles at you.
These are vanilla 5e stat blocks. Vulnerabilities don't exist.
Ouch.
It's
Okay.
magical wood.
I'll hold off on using any sorcerer points or meta magic points or anything else, but I'll have him try to get some distance from whatever it was that he heard coming this way, because that is spooking him. Could you move me right here, please?
Okay.
Yeah, I think I already did a study action on both of these two things and failed, so turn pass.
Okay. So, Cashmere feeling a bit unsettled at seeing that big dinosaur rush in through the dark and then attempt to attack him and then rush back out. He's going to head in the other direction. He's going to dash up towards the remaining plant creature right up here. Spear still out in front of him. He's going to rush in and stab it with the full force. So, bam.
Hit.
23. And dams. Same as last time.
It is destroyed.
Hell yeah. And for his bonus action, he will run back 45 feet. Back down to right below Crim. And as he does, he's going to fold up his spear and put it back on his belt.
If you stop within 5 feet of him, you'll get half cover.
Okay, I'll do that. He stops by Crim and gives him a pat on the shoulder.
It kind of
He's very
feels
proud of himself.
like when you hold your hand near like a campfire. It's a strange 8 radiant heat.
Hey, I get to be the warm dragon after all. When I was considering that cube of warmth thing, but it couldn't be wielded.
Right, Wade.
Alright. Do all the other raptors seem like they have the intention of being with Crim? Like they're gonna like follow him on his turn?
It's not obvious. If you wish, you could spend action to insight to determine its plan.
Alright, and I guess I'll just stay here. But to mention, like he holds up his whistle, but it's still like shaking in his hand. Like, but honestly, I just want to just see if I can, just for the lulls. So I can't see this one right here, right?
Correct.
Right.
But not Alex. Turner can, right? All right, let's have some fun with this. Turner, I need a good reference on that raptor over there, and he gives a general point. Like, how far away is it?
less than 70 feet. He's kind of pointing that
Alright.
direction. And are you about to attack it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and dissonant whispers it.
Is that an attack roll or?
I need to save, unfortunately.
It is a saving throw.
Okay.
But the cool thing is, I think we established with that Gwen, it doesn't require line of sight.
Oh yeah. Hot damn.
Basically, I'm gonna need my spots. I need a DC 14. Let's save int save throw.
Well, you know these dinosaurs. Clever girls. Sorry, I made that joke already.
Yeah, to get in one, yeah.
Oh my god, that's a big modifier. Okay, 6.
Nice, yeah. Haha, fuck yeah. Alright, he's gonna take 4d6 psychic.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I think.
Does that kill automatically?
Nah. You're thinking of the plants. These things have 50 HP.
Right, but I like to imagine like how Wade does it, and he'll just shake your hand up and he blows into his whistle, and it's like a dog whistle for everyone else, but like for the actual target, it slowly gets louder and louder until it gets like obnoxious.
That's terrible.
It thrashes and hisses, and Alex, you hear words in that direction. Shut up! Pray!
Alright, and then also from Distant Whisper, let's see. I believe he needs to spend his turn, his actions moving away.
It has to use its reaction, if available, to move as far away from Wade as its speed allows.
Oh, that just eliminates it from the fight for like a full turn.
Oh gosh, we're going off map, boys.
How fast is it?
Yeah.
It's reaction for just its movement speed, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit,
so
these things are fast.
Thanks for that,
Okay.
Doc. Must use its reaction if it's available to move as far away from you as its speed allows.
It's
Wow.
gone.
No, yeah, that thing, that we just don't even. It's gone for a turn. That's basically a one-turn banish.
Damn.
Wow. And then as a bonus action, he'll make some magic stones. Alright, pass turn.
Cool.
Like to imagine like he and Esther like without trying, just like back to back, even though neither of them meant it.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, we could say that. She is cold-blooded. And on her turn, she seems to realize this posture. That it pulls away from you. I remember you, I think. I don't... There's so many of you.
I know your face too. Just we'll deal with it afterwards. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And it seems some of these people can see in the dark to some degree, but not all. The frog, for example, he's just like, his throat sack is like, panic mode. But she'll...
Using its own throat as the paper bag thing.
Takes a shot with disadvantage, misses that dino. They just kind of reposition a little bit. I'll move them in a moment. And then those vines that I mentioned earlier. Do you recall where your token was, Will? It's like here-ish.
Somewhere around here.
Last turn. Oh, down there? I thought you went kind of northwest.
I don't know.
Okay. Probably doesn't matter much. They coalesce where you were previously, and you can see forming in the darkness something plant-like, brush and vines and big bulky arms and stocky legs. It's large,
Oh, I think I know what this is. I wonder if Crim read about it.
and it shambles towards you.
Always
Yeah. God damn it.
Always gotta have a shambling mound in like the first few levels.
Level
What?
4.
No.
Like we beat this thing like at level like 2. That's
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Hopefully this one's souped up a little bit.
And as it swings these bulky arms, it's like the vines extend to make its reach greater, although it's still only 5 feet. And it tries to pummel you. Oh, those. Whoops, on this. I'm gonna reroll those. There we go. Okay. Does a 16 and a 22 hit you?
Oof.
Yes. 16 and
Mage
22,
armor.
you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will, what's your AC?
15.
All right. Watch out! It's coming for your right side. Raid as a reaction is going to add d6 to your AC.
What? That's my left.
You lower his AC.
Sorry. If this is a 1, that motherfucker.
Okay.
Oh man.
I won't let it go to waste, Bugle. I will cast shield. Unfortunately, the 22 will still hit, but I'll at least negate one of them.
Man, I got no one of my inspirations this session.
16.
Okay, well, one of them smacks you. You take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
You duck
So-
the other one, and it keeps going.
Your regular AC is what?
Currently 15
Fif-
with mage armor.
15 with mage armor.
Gotcha.
And of note, this thing doesn't have eyes. Whose turn is it now? My turn again. Wow. I'll do more of the NPC stuff in a bit, but dino time.
Don't forget you have half cover snap. Which I
Okay.
believe is +2 to your AC. I get the thing, it doesn't matter though.
13.
At this point, Cashmere is just smirking at it.
Oh.
Keep coming.
Yeah, runs back there. And another one of them will also has a short bow. It'll attack with disadvantage. Okay, not one. Pass to Alex.
So, yeah, Alex doesn't know that this stupid thing, so he would do this. Gosh dang it. I am going to cast Reduce Flame and throw it at the shambling mound.
Okay. And keep in mind, I'm aware that most of us are quite seasoned at D&D, and I've taken the liberty of sometimes modifying stat blocks, so you never know.
I still plan to do a null check on my turn anyway, just for one, my own memory, and two, maybe.
Oh, well, that's
things
a
up.
garbage roll, so that's gonna miss.
Don't worry.
Alrighty.
I forgot most of the shambling mound. I just know it exists.
Yeah, that's a 9. I don't think that hits, does it?
No.
I am going to telepathically command my heron to make its way over here. And I am going to, let's see.
Oh, I would have moved these guys. Let me fix it.
Oh yeah, because I kind of want to see where they're moving to.
By the way, did we start off with any temp HP?
Wait.
I think it's still carried over from last time.
yeah. I forgot. I think it was. Should I just roll for it now, Tal? Is that fine?
Yeah, sure.
All right, 2d8 or 2d4. All right, now that's something. All right, take 5, 10.
Okay.
That's good.
Then that gives me 19 HP. remaining.
Thanks for reminding me of my class speeches. I keep forgetting.
Okay, hold on.
Is that one?
Where's-
So is that guy to my bottom right? Your summon? Or is your summon? Which one?
No, someone's up there. He hasn't moved it yet.
Yeah, all the ones that are currently immediately adjacent to you are just allied folks we have saved and are defending.
Is that their positions?
Yeah.
Move right there to try to defend them. And on its turn, 15, 25. The heron is going to move to here.
Can I get to the mound?
It will dash and move to there. Actually,
Can I have a suggestion? Wait, would just like shout like, wait, come to me! I can give it this, and he holds up the magic stone. If you want to give it a plus 6, and then 1d6 plus 4 force damage as a ranged attack.
I guess it can come there and grab it, but it had to use its action to dash, so it can't throw it this turn.
Gotcha.
Bugle, take resolve for doing your magic stone bullshit for a second campaign in a row.
I got 2 resolve with it. Yeah, I'm getting that. Yeah.
That will be my turn.
When he takes off his mask, it's Nicky Breaks. Sorry. No, it's different. It's different.
No, Bugle takes off his mask and it's Bugle.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's me. I'm just wearing the uniform.
Allosaurus joins the battle. Crim's turn.
Rejoins, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there? Neat.
Okay.
Crit. Why? Calm down. Okay.
I am calm!
Crim goes... Whoops. Come on now. Hello? Oh, I'm doing the wrong tool.
Are you okay, Nemo?
Okay. Crim flies down here. Opens his mouth wide. And fires a beam of radiant energy like a freaking hyper beam going straight through the shambling mound and the Allosaurus. I will need a save from both.
Of what
kind?
variety?
Let me double check. I believe it is Dex because it is a beam. I am
Yeah, it's dexterity.
correct. Yes. Dex save.
11 mysterious plant monster and 15 dino.
15 saves, 11 fails. And the damage dealt will be...
I'm forming a little pyramid.
12... Oh. 17 radiant damage, half on a success.
You've singed that poor Allosaurus. It's bloodied.
And then... Yeah, Crim... Wait, that's not... moving like this... Just to make sure... Okay, there we go. I'm just establishing my center spot. And... Pass turn. That is all he can do for now.
Okay, Turner does not like being up close to this thing. That fucking hurt. He is going to disengage to gain some distance. Although really, whichever way he goes, they're kind of getting like pincered here. So at the very least, going back a little bit, Crim will be able to handle the bulk of this, and I'll go ahead and do a knowledge check.
On the shambling creature? Okay.
Yes.
Nature.
Ooh, I think that's a good one. Okay, 23.
Please hold. Your check is very important to us.
Your check, as in money.
Hey.
Not even any good music to listen to? Oh wait, we have the soundtrack.
Wow.
Thank you, Supergiant Games, for being very lenient and cool about your music policy for stream.
Very cool.
Love your
I
games.
play Hades. It's in my Steam. I can play it whenever I want.
One sec.
Hey Nemo, do you want to write this one down in the monster thing? I would, but I got a Murdoch on my lap right now.
Okay.
Okay, calculating.
Calculating route. At 800 feet. Roll an athletics check.
What was your result?
23.
Okay, you've met the intermediate DC, so you'll gain the basic knowledge and one additional piece of info, which can be choose a damage type, learn its response, choose a condition, learn if it's immune, choose an ability, learn if it's proficient in
I
that.
posted it in meta discussion.
We'll
Thank
go
you.
with resistances and immunities.
Okay, so this is a shambling mound. It is a plant creature made of soil, vines, detritus, and who knows what else that seems to have just been generated. It doesn't have any equipment or anything else, and I'm so sorry asking you again. What do you want to know?
Resistances and immunities, please.
That's advanced knowledge.
Yeah, you don't know that. You can choose a damage type and learn if
Oh.
it's vulnerable, blah, 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 blah.
Oh. Okay, sorry, I didn't realize it actually was a lot more complicated.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, we know Radiant is neutral to it.
I presume Force
So-
will be too. Cross my fingers.
Force is neutral to like everything, so it's...
You can also choose basic knowledge things like basic tactics, estimate of AC, or a noteworthy feature like movement type or special senses or whatever.
okay. I guess, we'll go with HP, and then we'll have to just test different damage types. Unless that's advanced also.
140.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's our boss.
Yeah.
Could check for fire damage.
Okay. Pass turn.
You're,
You have a
you're not
second-
gonna get anything else.
Oh,
You can get a second
You can
thing.
get 2 more things.
Oh,
said
2
one.
more things.
Yeah, it's confusingly worded, I feel. You also gain 2 pieces of information.
Yeah, so plus 1 more for a total of 3.
Oh, I
For
see. 2
intermediate.
basic, 1 intermediate. Okay.
No,
Oh, okay.
3 total from basic and intermediate.
Okay, tactics.
Okay, it's gonna shamble towards you, try and smash you.
Wow.
Fair enough.
I think Doc was asking fire.
Yeah, sure.
What does
well,
fire do to it?
I'll go ahead and make fire my next one.
Actually, go tactics is like chat tells it it's a caster.
It's going to retreat and cast Cure Wounds. Um,
It's got a hypnotic pattern.
Fire, it is simply resistant to fire, indeed. and
Oh,
nothing
fuck.
else.
I knew it!
Yeah, I knew that as well. I think it's surprised. It has some pretty weird resistances too, but I'll just stick with that for now. Pass turn.
Yeah.
I think it's because it has dirt.
Yeah, here's this
Cashmere.
plant. You know how plants are supposed to be flammable? Guess what? Screw you!
It's wet. Cashere's turn.
Okay. Can he see the Allosaur that's somewhere over in this direction?
Your direct vision's 60, right? It's not 30
Yeah.
slash 30.
60. So, like,
Then yeah, it's right there.
I cannot see it. There it is. Okay. He's gonna run for it.
That usually means run away.
No, he's gonna run up to it. And he's gonna go for a good old flurry of blows, but it'll be a shock effect this time,
Ooh.
which means the target spends a reaction available doing nothing.
If you hit.
If you hit.
If I hit. Let's go for an attack. 15?
Heat.
Okay.
They're beasts.
Oh, yeah.
I imagine the AC was going to be low.
First attack with the shock. 9 damage.
Ooh.
Yep.
Going for the second attack. 18. And hit. And he will use his bonus action for another punch. Actually, this
wow.
will be a kick.
Okay. It tremors. It has no reaction.
Another 15.
Oh. We're just pummeling it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So I think that's 20
5
damage
more?
in total. 20 damage, yeah. 20 damage put in total.
Yeah, good shit.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. It is still hardy, though.
Oof.
Alright, he'll stay there. Holding up his fist for counterattack.
My turn.
Swim? I mean, wait, yeah.
Alright, short and simple. Wade takes out his rubber band and pistol. He loads magic stone, takes aim at the shambling mound. D20 plus 6. Aha! Yay!
Yay.
It's going to take a total of 1d8 plus 4 force damage. Nice!
Wow. Full force. Okay, this stone, boom. It's like a magic stone.
Nice. And then Wade also, with his option reaction, just like take the one last one he has left and just like toss it over to Alex. Here, take some munitions. So he has one, and his cat has one. Last turn.
Okay. They shoot the dino. I get a 5 and a mysterious number that I won't announce.
So
That
where's
does
that?
it.
I don't see your token.
Just right here.
Oh, so sorry. Just looking way different.
It's gonna do 7 damage. The Froggo does a cantrip of some kind that creates light which does not pierce the darkness, and the dino is not able to get out of the way. I roll good when I'm hurting myself.
Oh no.
And then they'll maybe reposition a little bit. I'll do that in a moment. Meanwhile, in Cashmere Boxing Arena, it doesn't have a reaction, but now it's its turn. Okay, it will first. This is a pickle. It's in melee already. Yeah, it'll disengage, get a running start, and then try and pounce at you.
Interesting.
15 feet. Oh, actually, yeah, whatever. It spends all its movement just charging at you. Really wants to get you. 17?
It is. He does have 17 as AC.
Oh my
Cashmere,
goodness.
prepare yourself. Add 1d8 to your AC.
Well, okay then. At the last.
Oh, that's so fucking rich.
Yeah, at the last second,
Man.
Cashmere gets the motivation to step to the side and evade that.
Dinosaurs start fucking hard targeting Wade.
Hear cursing Alex from the west.
What do you know? Missed by a hair.
You're awfully
12.
slow, you know that?
It says Alex's turn. Oh, I didn't
He
ask
doesn't
the
even
guy to the
understand you, it
initiative.
just knows what you said.
Did I add him to the initiative? When did Shambling Boy take his turn last time?
Was that the end?
Don't remember.
It was the end,
Oh
wasn't
man. It was...
Yeah, it
No,
was
I
right
can't
next
remember
turn.
either.
It's after
Okay.
Ali.
it? Okay, I'll put him there. Thanks.
Put it there.
Alexio.
I don't think it's my turn, is it?
No,
Oh,
it's
you're right.
it's a
It's the mound's
shambling
turn.
mount.
Yeah. Okay. Intelligence check. I see. Alright, Crim, you're up.
What?
It tries to attack you.
Oh, I see. I'm not up.
Sorry, yeah, 20 and 16 to hit.
One hit.
Okay. Wow, there is a lot of force when it punches you with its big arm. You take 15 bludgeoning.
Ooh,
Jeez.
pain.
And don't forget your temp HP.
Yeah, I got that covered in my sheet tracker thing.
Shambles up there.
Crim took a mean hit there. He's got probably like a welt where he was hit, where the scales look a little off, but he's doing fine. He's had worse.
Cool. Now it's Ox's turn.
Okay. I do not like being next to this Allosaurus. I do not have good options.
Kind of sandwiched there,
Um,
actually.
Okay. This is potentially a bit of a waste. But I'm not seeing much in the way of better options. So I am going to, let's see, let me double check. Yes, he is within range if I do that. Okay. Hate how there's not really a good pointer on Foundry, but centered right like here, I am going to use Channel Nature for Land's Aid.
Cool.
So I need both the Shambling Mound and the Allosaurus to make Constitution saving throws. As a pile of ephemeral plant growth appears and thorns start tangling around them.
Nice.
Mound 22.
That will
Oh.
succeed.
16.
Will also succeed. Thankfully, it is still half damage on a save.
Okay.
So, double checking. Yeah, 2d6. Additionally, excuse you, I was typing. We go. 9. So they're going to take 4 damage, and in addition, some of the vines wrap around Crim, and they are not as thorny, and he regains 9 HP.
Oh shit! Crim is almost fully healed, ignoring the temp HP that happened.
What type of damage is dealt?
Necrotic.
The necrotic vines, as they latch onto the mound, even as it's pushing their way, trying to resist, the energy seems to liven it, and it is healed instead of harmed.
Freaking kidding me.
Oh, come
I
on.
want to add that note, Nemo.
Can I give a consolation inspiration?
In
It was 4,
In
right?
perso-
You dealt?
Yes, it was 4.
in Persona, we don't see damage absorption till mid-game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These things are just kind of meant to be like a low-level, like difficult boss fight that kind of just makes you like consider all your options.
Okay. I am going to have the Heron throw its magic stone at the Shambling Mound.
Alright, +6 to hit, 1d6 plus 4. Force damage.
Got a 9 to hit.
Yes.
Damn it, son. Dang. Well, he did have inspiration.
What's the range for True Strike? Is it 10 feet?
10 feet.
Ah, damn.
That inspiration is there's 5 minutes left in the session.
It is going to fly 15 feet into the air, and that will be its turn.
Big brain turns, some unfortunate rolls, however. Okay. Well, this one, yeah, it will just try to bite you, foregoing its usual tactics. 8 to hit.
That's a miss.
Then it runs into the darkness against Alex, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, that will miss.
Is that provoke?
No, it's bonus action disengaging.
Ah.
Right, Crim's turn.
Alright. I don't know if Crim can safely get close enough for that, so instead, he'll shuffle around and give Alex some cover. Wait, can this space be occupied right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be fine because this thing's in the air.
Okay. He's going to give various people cover by going shimmying around. Keep the thing there. And then he's going to go for a double claw strike against the shambling mound. I get the feeling an 11 is not enough, though, for the first strike.
Miss.
Okay, second strike.
I'm gonna use my reaction to use True Strike on you. I believe you should be within range. Is he within 10 feet of me? I can never tell with large creatures.
Let me make sure I'm in the correct... I'll be honest, I can't see where the hexes are like this.
He is.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, you're going there? Okay.
Yeah, because
Add a d4.
those are the triangles.
We're like pool balls now.
Yeah, let's hope these dinosaurs don't know an AoE.
I don't know if it'll actually help them, but add a d4 to your roll.
A fireball goes up instead of being able to scatter like pool balls.
That 11 has turned into a... Oh shit, 15.
That hits.
Oh,
Wow.
You saved
Nice.
my ass.
You saved me.
Good.
Bad?
I guess that's worth a piss off.
8 slashing damage.
Got to be joking. 8 slashing. Yeah, okay. Takes 8 slashing.
Standard. Alright, now comes the follow-up attack. 16? No, yeah, that does hit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For 7 slashing damage.
Cutting it away.
And for his behemoth feature, Wade and everyone that's adjacent to him gets half cover. Pass turn.
Thanks.
So
Hey,
yeah,
your strength.
it's kind of like... I can go with Chaos Bolt and risk potentially rolling bad damage, the wrong damage type, or I can go with the more reliable but significantly less damage on Sorcerer's Burst, which only does 1d8.
Chaos Bolt, you can choose between 2 damage types, right?
But I have to roll for them.
Yeah, but it only absorbs 1. So...
That we know of,
It's-
but it's... I'm pretty sure it's got other resistances and potentially immunities.
Oh, cool. That's what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
It's a doggo.
It's him.
Hello, Aron.
Up to you, honestly. It's either one. If we're in okay shape, so my vote would be conserve your resources.
Okay. That's probably for the best. Then yeah. Anybody plan to do anything that would do any types of saves to this guy? Or all just going for like attacks?
Probably gonna go attacks.
Attack.
Okay, because yeah, I could also do Mind Sliver to lower its next save, but if we're going for just beat the shit out of this guy, that works too.
Hey, Tal, does this thing count as magic?
I think you already ate something.
No.
That's gonna be a 13.
To hit.
Yes.
I'm waiting for it to be a running gag.
Is that
Where...
miss?
Sorry,
Yeah.
go.
Okay,
Oh,
sorry,
it
one
misses.
second. True Strike.
Ooh,
Make that 16.
that'll do it.
Okay, we'll go with I can experiment and figure out what if anything else is effective, or we can just stick with what we know will work.
I think we have enough damage types, but you can experiment a little more if you want.
Yeah.
Doesn't
At
hurt.
the
It's not bloodied yet.
At the very least, that'll let me if I do, if I know more things will hurt it, it'll give me a bit more confidence with Chaos Bolts. So yeah, we'll go ahead and this time we will try. So we know that Force has worked, and so has
Radiant slashing.
Okay, I'm gonna try Thunder damage.
Does
Wait, hold on, sorry.
lightning?
Sorry, I'm looking at Chaos Bolt, not Sorcerer's Burst. Let
Okay.
me make sure.
Lightning bolt does lightning damage in this system, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's using Sorcerer's Burst.
Okay, so let me make
Yes.
okay, Thunder is an option there. Okay.
Thunder is an option, yes. acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
Yeah, I said the Chaos Bolt once, so I just want to cross-reference it.
Okay, thunder does damage.
Normally,
Yep. How much?
all of it, 8.
Ow.
Oh, you rolled an 8?
Yeah.
Die explodes, boy.
Oh wait, was
As in, you roll another damage die.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit!
Damn.
7. Damn. So total 15.
Wow.
Jesus.
Can that roll infinitely, or is it just the next
Probably
one?
In
not.
theory, yes. In
Really?
practice, statistically, it's irrelevant after one additional die.
Yeah,
Okay. All
but
right.
it is
well,
funny.
okay. I'm going to gain a little bit more distance, and I'm going to quicken a Chaos Bolt.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. Big
Feel a bit
deeps.
more confident. 19 on the die. That's going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. 9 and 10 for my damage types. That means I can possibly do Radiant or Thunder. That's actually really good. Okay, we'll just go with Radiant just because we know that works. right?
23 damage?
What?
That is a
Really?
pretty good roll.
We know that Radiant
Wow.
works, right?
You blasted. It is, cutted. It's lumberjacked.
It's splintered.
This it's muddy.
Wow.
Okay.
Muddy.
Turner will kind of
Muddy.
like go right here, and then he'll just kind of like usher these two, get away. Kind of like pointing them like, maybe this direction. Pass turn.
Okay. And I fear we're out of time, so...
Wait, can we go? I got 2 inspirations that I'm just going to attack it.
Cashmere is also just going to attack it.
Okay, if everyone else is okay with it, yeah, speed
I'm
runs.
probably fine.
All right. Cashmere is going to topple flurry of blows. Let's go.
You're just
Attack.
one-v-1ing this guy.
That is
Nice.
25.
Right.
All right. This will be a topple. He has to do a dex saving throw.
Ha! I think this guy's dex is bad. 10.
Yeah. 6 damage. Go for another
Okay.
attack.
That'll mean you'll have, if it's down, you'll have advantage.
14 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. 5 damage.
Okay.
And for another unarmed bonus attack. Well, bam!
Oh.
Advantage.
I have resolve. I'm gonna. Oh wait, do I have advantage?
Yeah, it's prone. I just mentioned
prone,
it's,
yeah.
it's prone, so
Oh.
you have advantage on these attacks.
Okay.
Oh, wait, but that fucks over ranged attacks. Fuck.
Well, I'm gonna use my resolve anyway since I can.
Oof,
you kidding,
not my
right?
cards.
Ooh.
Just the most evasive prone dinosaur
Yeah.
ever.
Mr. Magooed its way out of your attack.
Falling and its tail's like getting in your way.
Come on, damn it! All right, that's his turn.
Alright, it's prone now?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, you might want to
Alright,
have to attack Shambling Mound instead, or the other Allosaur that's
Yeah.
somewhere. Did it die? No, it's just further
Oh.
away.
Oh, sorry, I
Tactic
was sure, alright, yeah.
retreat.
Alright, I'll attack Shambling Mound. Magic Stone,
Hit.
Nice, alright. Oh, I'm not gonna get to use my inspirations, fuck. Just crit fish.
Suffering from success.
D8 plus. Take 8 force, and then he gives the second one to Alex, and puts the third one like on Crim below the animal companion. Pass turn.
It's like on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Made
Well, since
it.
the tables have turned. We shall see who lives.
Will somebody die? Who knows?
Thanks for playing. See you next time.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for watching.
watching.
And you guys-
Hope you enjoyed.